Hi, everyone. The topic of persona comes up from time to time. And so I thought I would use OpenAI to try to create just a fun persona here for us. First, as a prompt engineer using OpenAI, I want to at first make sure Chat GPT understands what I mean when I say persona. So I want to first make sure we're all on the same page. What is a persona? And here again, part of it is to make sure that Chat GPT and I are using the same definition of this keyword, as this keyword will become a key prompt as we go forward using Chat GPT. So here we say, in the context of marketing, a user experience design, a persona refers to a fictitious character that represents a typical customer or customer of a product, service, or website. Perfect. And so personas help designers and marketers to create user-centric solutions by understanding the user's perspectives, motivations, and pain points. Awesome. Perfect. Exactly what we're looking for. Okay, cool. So then we might want to come up with a persona for a specific organization, or a specific product for that matter. So let's have some fun. Let's choose the Edmonton Oilers. And again, I'm going to first prompt it to make sure that it's thinking of the Oilers in the same way I am. So I'll say, who are the Edmonton Oilers? Perfect. I'm thinking of investing in a louder keyboard, in case you've been wondering about all the clicks on the keyboard. So I think I've got that purchase. I've put it in the cart on Amazon. So good news, louder keys coming. Okay, so who's the Edmonton Oilers? The Edmonton Oilers are a professional ice hockey team based in Edmonton, Alberta. Team has a storied history, having won the Stanley Cup 5 times in the 1980s. Great, good stuff. That's exactly who I'm talking about. The Edmonton Oilers. Perfect. All right. So let's just tap in something like create a persona for the Edmonton Oilers. Boom. Let's see what it does. So again, I'm looking for a fictitious representation of who my target market is, or in this case, who the target market for the Edmonton Oilers is. And what I love about a fictitious representation is, notice it begins with a name. So a fictitious name. So where this can help an organization is, let's say you're a bank, and let's say you've got 22 different personas or so, and each persona is kind of geared toward a specific set of products, some features and benefits that specific target market would benefit from. So think about, are we opening a new account? Are we saving for a down payment on a home? Are you retired and looking for more of a regular income? Are you perhaps in university and you're going to school, but at the same time saving up for your next big trip? So you're looking for an account that is going to force you to save 30% of every check you deposit, only allow you access to the other 70%. So we create Tommy Trip for the student who is trying to save for their next trip, maybe next year. And if you're able to do that, as soon as Tommy Trip walks through the door, it could be Tammy Trip or Tommy Trip, doesn't matter. The bottom line is you know what are the features and benefits that are going to benefit this person. And so it can help you immediately triage or put on the right path that person who came into your bank. And so instead of offering everyone every product, every solution, it helps you to offer what it is that they're actually looking for. So in this case, this is Ethan. He's 32. He's a software developer in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Really cool. So first of all, note that when we talk in marketing, we often talk about segmentation: geographic, demographic, psychographic, and behavioral. So here we've got some geographic segmentation, Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. We got some demographic, age, income. Well, I don't know about income yet, but I'm applying income. We've got age, occupation, a little bit about his background. Ethan grew up in Edmonton, has been a fan of the Oilers since he was a kid. He played ice hockey in high school and been following the team closely ever since. He went to university in Edmonton and now works as a software developer in a local tech company. In his free time, he likes to play ice hockey in a recreational league and watching the Oilers with family and friends. So that's awesome. Cool. So geographic, demographic, psychographic, their attitudes and beliefs, and we can even look at behavioral segmentation. Behavioral is typically how we behave towards the product. So in this case, Ethan follows the Oilers closely on social media, reads news articles and blogs about them every day. He attends several games per season at Rogers Place and watches every game on TV. That's our person. That's what we're looking for. So perfect. We've got a little bit of a persona created here, so that's awesome. So reduce or summarize Ethan in a single sentence and write it as visually as possible. All right, let's see what our OpenAI / Chat GPT can come up with in terms of summarizing Ethan. Loving Ethan. Ethan's doing great. Ethan, a passionate and dedicated software developer from Edmonton, lives and breathes Oilers hockey, cheering loudly in his orange and blue jersey while surrounded by friends and family at Rogers Place. Loving it. Or in front of his TV at home. Beautiful. That's what we're talking about. Okay, cool. So let's take this description of Ethan. Now let's go over to another tool called Dalle. Click on this, try Dalle. It'll bring you to a little screen much like this one. I want to take that visual and I want to insert it into Dalle. So again, our goal today was to create a persona, a fictitious representation of who our target market is. So we're going to first create the description of that person, and now we're going to actually visualize this person. Dalle's doing its best to create images. Now remember, these are not images from the internet. These are images created by Dalle that represents our target market, represents our description actually. So I'm going to take this fella here, and there's some stuff. I'm not sure about his smile or his eye. It's looking pretty good. Maybe we can change a little bit about this, his jersey, and what the heck? Let's change a bit of his background as well. And let's see what we come up with here. Let's change his background because he's in his living room. He's watching TV, which is cool. That's part of the description. That was okay. But I'm going to just look for some variations. So I'm just going to highlight the things I want to change, and I'm going to hit go again. And now what it's going to do is it's going to use that little bit that I kept about Ethan, and I'm going to try to, his eyes were a little bit messed up. His smile was a bit messed up. Oh, this is cool. This is my favorite looking Ethan so far, right? And so the goal here is, and I can edit this, maybe just take this out, and we'll slowly, maybe I can even introduce an Oilers jersey. But the bottom line is now I have truly visualized Ethan, our persona, by using first OpenAI to create that persona, to understand a few of our segmentation variables, and then use Dalle to help me actually visualize that person. There we go. There's my person. That's my fictitious representation of my target market. Perfect. Thanks, everyone.